didn't get a chance to play with James, obviously, but how was the night for you emotionally? Like, was there any different kind of emotion for you having him come back into the building, or was it just another game for you?
I just wanted to play, trying to win. I mean, obviously, it's momentum in the game because of the situation and how, things happen. But for the most part, man, I just wanted to win. And unfortunately, we couldn't do that tonight. So I was just focused on trying to get it up.
Brian Barefield.
Victor, what changed for you in that second half, especially in that third quarter where you seemed to almost not miss a shot?
Just kept being aggressive. Just keep playing. Honestly, that's all I got to do is keep playing, and eventually it's gonna come, and it's gonna come in waves. And I'm very optimistic about the future, and I know better days are ahead for myself. And I just got to continue to keep getting better.
Jonathan Fagan.
Understanding that these last couple games were losses and there will be a losing streak heading into the break, but how do you feel about this team and what it could be compared to whatever you might have felt a few days ago, a week ago, or at other times during the streak?
We'll see what this team is really made of when we're all healthy. And kind of dug ourselves in a hole, but we all still have something to prove. We all still have chips on our shoulder. And when we're fully healthy, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of damage we can do.
Kelly Eco.
You talk about health. Today, you guys played big minutes, you and John, and were able to play together longer and had big games. Does that kind of give you momentum, if that word makes sense, heading into the second half? Because the more time you guys have together, the more used to each other that you guys can get.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of minutes together, so the more the merrier. And as we continue to play together, I think the chemistry will be a little more consistent. So we just got to keep taking it one day at a time, one game at a time. It's not always going to be perfect, but we just got to keep being optimistic and keep getting better.
Mark Berman.
Victor, how do you disconnect, refresh, reboot with going into the break with a 13-game losing streak? Can you put that out of your mind, or is it stay in the back of your mind? How do you look at that?
You got to stay present. I'm all about staying present. That's what I'm focused on doing, is staying present. Unfortunately, we on a 13-game losing streak, but we can't go back and change that. Can't go back to the past and change that. So we just got to focus on today, and then tomorrow, and then the next day after that, and just taking it one day at a time and continue to improve. Like I said, when we all get back healthy, it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of damage we can do. I think guys are going to take the break, obviously, to refresh, reboot. And then next week when we get back here, let it all hang out, because we're going to need to.
Brian Barefield.
Victor, I know you only played with Justin Patton for a couple of days, and he's still learning the system. But does it make you feel comfortable just knowing that you have a big man on the floor, especially on the defensive end?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough for him, obviously, just coming into a new situation and a new system. And I'm familiar with that as well. So, obviously you got to be patient with him, but, he does everything that anyone asks of him. He's willing to learn, and he does everything he's told. So, the sky's the limit for him, just because he's a great listener, and he goes out there and he plays as hard as he can. Can only do so much with limited time, but he's done a great job.
Cody Davis.
Hey, Victor, we got a small sample size to see how good you guys can be when you guys had a full team. Do you believe that it's possible that you guys, when everybody gets back in the second half of the season, do you think it's possible that you guys can actually go on a run and possibly make a play for that play-in tournament in hopes of getting back into the playoff run?
Anything is possible. So we shall see. Like I said before, we all get back healthy and we're all together again. It'll be interesting to see what kind of damage we really can do.